Welcome to my medieval Black Widow challenge. This episode we will be focusing on our main character Eve marrying her fourth husband. This is our target, Patton, and also on raising the alien/star fairy baby that we have in our household now. In previous episode, Max gave birth to Mara. Here she is, our little blue bean. Patton is one of the guests at Luna's wedding that happened at the very end of last episode. The newly married couple already left, but the guests are still here at almost 10 p.m. So I'm going to send Eve to chat with Patton, use her level 9 charisma on him. Others who live in this house could just go to bed, honestly. We learned that Patton likes color pink. I will dress your children in pink for you, but you won't live long enough to see that probably. He's not even looking at Eve when she's flirting with him. He is looking at other guests or at the food on the table. And he finally became flirty and they got a little bit of romance bar. Eve decided to sit down. Both her and her mom were in purple, just in different amounts. I decided that will be cute detail to add when I gave her mom makeover. Corally red is the color of Evangeline performing Innocence, and deep blues and purples are her actual colors. But I should probably give her at least one black dress. She's a Black Widow after all. And Black Widow is sleepy, understandably, it's midnight. I am checking in on Max and Mara, they sleeping peacefully. Guests are leaving already. And glitching already. I think Eve and Patton made good enough progress on their romance. She needs to go to the bathroom and really needs to go to bed. Which is unfortunately not gonna happen because she has a PR to take care of, who's both hungry and dirty. Max also taking care of his baby, feeding Mara and just cuddling her. I think he's warming up to his daughter. Maybe at first he was a little bit in shock. I actually really like lighting in here. Oh, he decided to come and talk to Eve. Do you need like parenting advice or something? I think it's actually cute that you chatting, but we need to bathe Pierre, and I think we woke up Jade by bathing him in here. Our nanny came at 4 in the morning. Actually, we do need you, so I'm glad that you coming in this early. Jade autonomously wants to go and use Sean's table. What can I say? She likes her dead friends. But I'm going to ask you to go and gather water for us. What's going on in here? So, nanny, governess, and a ghost walk into the tavern, or in their case, just into the dining room. Also, shouldn't you be back in your grave already? It's almost 5. Jade and Evangeline got their money from investing, and at this point, do we even need men for money? If we get in 28k every week for each one. But Hilda is chatting with Paolo in the tower. You know what? Maybe we do not need men for money, but we do need ghosts for our death tower. And we also need people to kill so Jade can meet the Grim Reaper, so yeah. At this point, money is just nice bonus. And Mara is crying. I think she needs food and hi. Nanny decided to come in. Maybe leave. I actually don't really want Nanny to take care of Mara. Okay, maybe you should leave because you don't actually doing anything. What you doing here? Why are we all here? Oh, you're just cleaning. Okay. There's too many people. Just let Max take care of his baby. Get out. He's mad at them. He's like, don't ever come into my room. Don't touch my child. Just get out of here. She's changing Mara's diaper. I don't know if Mara even needed diaper change, but okay. Max went to get some food. Leonard wants to ask Max for advice. It's interesting that he wants to ask Max, not his mother. We're all eating some leftover carrot pudding. What I want to ask you? Unwelcome present. I got present that I think is dumb. I want to trade it with a friend or give it back. Can I do that? You spoiled child, but I would expect Eve's children being spoiled. You here again? She's just talking to Mara about something. Why are you acting embarrassed? This child just born and people already obsessed with her. Max saw that. He saw Nanny walking out of his room. He came to eat his pudding while just standing next to Mara's crib. And Leonard wants to chat with him again. They both erratic, so maybe they're just like really good friends now. They get each other. But then you can reach her. There is nothing in your way. Why? People were reaching her just a second ago. Oh, I see why now. I see why. You again. Do you know that there is like 3 other children in this house and they also need your attention? Thinking about birthday cake. It's actually is Mara's birthday. We need to age her up. But you get out of this room right now. Let's feed her finally and then we will age her up. Ma'am, why did you come back in this? She left. You know what I'm thinking about? This nanny been all over Mara, but who actually didn't saw Mara or interacted with her even once is Evangeline. She has her own children, so it's completely understandable. She's a little too busy. But what I want to do before we age Mara up, I just want to do like show baby to interaction, and Max will show baby to Evangeline. Look at my child. Look how cute and blue she is. I think Eve likes her. She approves of the Fae baby. Now we can age her up after Max is done hissing. Eve, where are you going? I wanted you to see Mara age up. Oh well. Here she is. And she will be a Sunny toddler. Okay, she's really cute. And Jade come in to watch. I like the tag diaper. Max decided to hold Pierre for some reason. I don't really understand what he's doing. I swear, if that governess picks up Mara, Jade just went to sleep. What are we all doing? Why are you picking her up? Where are you taking her? Why everyone is obsessed with this child? Oh my god. Governess just decided to read while giving Mara a nap. Nobody asked you to do that. You're actually not even here to take care of the little children. You hired for Leonard to teach him etiquette and writing and painting and all of this stuff. This is not your job. Max wants to cuddle Pierre, but he just standing with him and doing nothing. Now they both standing here and doing nothing. I fear we all might be stuck. Because they look like they're standing in the line to the toilet that Eve just sat on. I hear the sound, but she stood up. Yeah, I think they stuck and I need to just reset everyone. Disguise self as an infant? That is a very profound skill for an infant. Okay, it's good to know that she can. But what we're actually going to do is take Mara to Cass and give her a little makeover. Our little sunny infant. I'm going to give you the same white shift that I'm giving to everyone. And I'm also going to turn off my shaders. I don't like using shaders in Cass and build mode. Especially in Cass, I feel like I can't see. Let's start with hair. What hair I want to give you. I also know that I cannot give infants wings. I didn't found any wings for infants. I also think it will look a little awkward. Like they're so small, they lay down so often and the wings just going to clip into everything. I really like this hair. It also looks a lot like Max's hair. I think it would be cute for her to have the same haircut as her dad. Would you be mad at me if I change her skin tone? She will still be blue, just not as fluorescent blue. Just really don't like it. It's too much. I'm thinking this blue. She's still not human colored, but she doesn't look like a highlighter. I'm going to give her skin details. Also, let me look at your disguise. She looks more upset in her disguise. We're going to give her same hair and the same skin detail. I do prefer her a lot more in her true form. I just did her disguise so I won't forget about it. I was thinking about giving her white hair, but I don't know if I should. Because all the fairies that I did before her, I gave them all white hair in their true form. And it was like my idea that all fairies have white hair. I gave elves and fairies tattoos that just squiggly lines in white. And those lines meant to be marks of magic. So their bodies marked by magic. And because fairies are the most saturated by magic occult, even their hair becomes white. But because she's not fully a fairy, she's half fairy, her father is human, maybe I shouldn't give her white hair, maybe I should keep it brown. And the main thing that I really want to give her, I want to give her antennas. I think it's going to look so cute. I have a lot of different options. I went CC shopping specifically for her. Specifically for this makeover, I found a lot of mostly alien custom content. Fairy part comes with wings that I will give her when she's an infant also. I gave her short stubby antennas. Maybe in the future I will give her longer ones to say that they are growing as she's growing. Or maybe I will keep these ones because they really... Another thing that I really want to give her is this skin details that gives color gradient, another color to her face, and there is also versions with like spots of different colors. I think I will choose purple. It goes really well with blue and it makes her look more otherworldly, more fairy-like. I also have different sets of antennas, and some of them actually glow in the dark, but I'm attached to these antennas already. And I think that's all I'm going to do for her. We also need to change her crib to an infant one, and I think I'll have to rearrange this bedroom a little bit. She'll still be in Max's bedroom, obviously. She's too little to have her own room. And also, they probably would have wanted to keep her a secret. She's not a secret. We have a nanny and a governess seeing her being blue all the time, which is maybe we will have to do something about them later. You probably can guess what we're going to do about them. His room is ready. Let's bring Mara in his bedroom and leave Eve's bedroom because there is too many people standing there and some of them are reaching. His bedroom looks nice, almost feels bigger than it was before. Let's give Mara a little cuddle. She just itched up. Her antennas grew. It's funny to think about this. She doesn't have them when she was newborn, but now she has them, and Max probably so confused about what's going on with this baby and what else to expect from this baby. But she's so precious. Look at her. Look at her looking at her dad with her big yellow eyes. Or orange. I like her now a lot more than newborn version. Newborn version is just default baby colored blue, and now she's like really adorable, but also there is something a little bit creepy about her still. Like maybe this is a combination of blue skin and yellow eyes, but at least we can now do more things with her. Let's give her a little nap. Why someone always coming in this bedroom? Look at her, just staring at Max. And thinking about a rocket ship. That's interesting. You just know she's going to tell the church. Yes, it's exactly what you should do. Leave. This is our maid, by the way. And she actually didn't do anything. She just came in and left. Yeah, Max, I know that you're bored. This is kind of a problem in this house. That no one has any fun. I think you should read while giving Mara a nap. And reading is fun. Look at them. Prepare yourself for this episode being just me constantly going on like, oh my god, look how cute they are. I don't know, for some reason Max just being a dad to alien baby is adorable to me. And he's fun going up, slowly. This is mod, by the way. This is not in-game. In the game, you can't do anything while you're giving infant a nap. This mod adds ability to nap with an infant, so both adult and infant sleeping, and read while giving infant a nap. And you can read both fiction and skill books, so you can be getting your Sims fun up or leveling up skill. Very useful mod, I recommend it. I will link it down below. And Max has moodlet feeling protective from adoring someone nearby. When Max is around someone he adores, he wants to protect them and keep them safe. Precious, absolutely precious. You can tell that I'm trying to not say cute as often as I do. Don't count how many times I say cute in this video. Please don't. Meanwhile, Patton came over because I need to work on his relationship with Evangeline. I wasn't being able to make governess work at all, to do her actual job, not cuddle Mara. So I'm just going to buy Leonard books for learning etiquette and writing, and he can do it himself. I really want Eve's children to be more educated than she is, and that's exactly why I hired governess. The governess comes from Regent Cerements mod, and it's my first time trying this feature. Just doesn't work. Just kind of hanging out at the house. Max is just napping. No one has normal sleep schedule in this house. Why is Mara sitting outside of his bedroom? Maybe before you going to nap, put her in the crib. And governess is here just staring. Can you go and mentor Leonard while he's trying to learn etiquette? Do what you're getting paid for. I honestly don't really mind her not doing anything. She can just be bad at her job, as that happens too. Now it looks like you're watching him breastfeed his child. Really awkward. Also, Max, why are you doing this in hallway? Go in your room. Meanwhile, Nanny is, I don't know, chaperoning Eve talking to Patton, sitting in between them. I want to ask Patton to marry. I'm kind of being lazy with Eve's fourth husband. They barely got any romance, and Regent Cerements mod allows me to ask to marry without things like first kiss and dating So Evangeline just got engaged to Edmund, his name Edmund, Patton is his last name. So we can't just get married right now, honestly. Look at him, so pleased with himself. Young, beautiful woman offered him marriage. His ego probably skyrocketed after that. I'm just going to marry them right now. I'm not even going to organize a wedding for them. Mostly because we just had a wedding for Luna and we will have to have a dinner party kind of right after the wedding, so we can skip one wedding and just have Eve's family present without actual event, or rather Eve's children and Jade. Okay, Max, I know that you're really happy staring at your child, but you can go downstairs and watch Eve get married, and also Jade can go and watch you get married. Again, okay, Max is here, he immediately left. Obviously to do something with Mara, to pick up Mara. Leave your child for 2 seconds. She's going to be okay, I promise. I do like Max going from being unsure about his baby to being overprotective dad. But they wanted you to watch wedding. Okay, Jade going to watch. Jade is always there for Eve. Okay, we're exchanging the rings. Evangeline will become Evangeline Patton, unfortunately. I don't like his last name. Oh, and Max here. He is watching. He just brought Mara to watch. Okay, that's actually really cute. I like that. Okay, and we're moving in together. We moving Patton in. He has only 20k simoleons in cash, but he has pretty big house, and we're selling all the furnishings, and we're selling his house. So let's see how much we will get. Wait, what? Why did we get only 20,000 simoleons from him? Where is money for your house, sir? Wait, I think something is not right here. I think something glitched. I sold all the furnishings, our household inventory is empty, and he was living alone, so I should have gotten money for his house. His house costs like 100k, so we should have gotten at least 120k, but something glitched. Did we get tricked by Patton? Did he just trick Evangeline into marrying him? Lied her about having a big fancy house? Did he marry Evangeline for her money? Imagine. You know what? I was upset at first for the fact that I didn't get money from him. But the idea that he married Evangeline for her money is kind of hilarious. Maybe he lost all of his money? Maybe not just lost all of his money. Maybe he is has a gambling problem. And he used to have his big fancy house, but gambled it all away and was looking for a rich widow to marry to better his finances, and when he met Evangeline he thought that she's perfect because she seems young and naive, so that's why he was looking to marry at his old age, and why he allowed all of this to happen this fast and was okay with wedding not being public. As annoying as it is, it works perfectly. Imagine tricking young impressionable widow into marrying you and wanting to use her for her money. How dare you, Patton? A little did he know. Eve is probably so mad right now when he's like, I actually don't have a house. But you do, so it's fine. I'm going to play cards with my friends more in your house. As much as I think that after that he would be instantly dead, we're still going to throw a dinner party. Everyone just walked away from wedding arch. They don't want to deal with Patton. Max went upstairs to put Mara to bed. Leonard didn't even watch the wedding. He just sat in the dining room the whole time, writing, "Dear diary, mother married for the first time. They all die. I miss the ghost of my father. I haven't seen him in years, but sometimes I hear singing." Okay, Leonard is 6, not 16. He won't be writing all of that. Jade, I'm going to ask you to plant more vegetables. We're constantly running out of them for cooking, so I bought a bunch of seed packets. Also, it's spring, and we only grow in winter veggies right now. We're also going to need milk. No milk for us today, I guess. I wanted to make butter. At least they have boiled eggs. It's go-to food for this household. Max doesn't even bother to change out of his pajamas anymore. I think Leonard starts getting sick. You're also hungry, you need to grab some eggs. And Max came back downstairs to chat with Eve. They both in a flirty mood for some reason. Oh, I already forgot that Patton lives with us. He just walked in and I'm like, who's that? They have very lively discussion about freezing temperatures. I understand, I also complain to everyone when it's too cold. Ladies, why are we all here? Oh, and Patton came back. Do you want your wife's attention? Too bad. He went away and now I get this message. Thank you for pressing my button. And Paton is sitting on the bathroom floor, very flirty, playing with a toy. I don't like the sentence that I just said. Now Leonard came to take a bath and Paton is still here. Can you leave? Even Nanny left. Oh, Nanny taking care of Pierre. Now she and governess just looking at him. Even Paton having their first woohoo, I remembered that they need to do that, and this bed as usual makes it look extra cursed. Paton is dangerously tired after woohooing. The desire to kill him right now is so strong. But no, he has to show up at the dinner party. I locked Hugo's ghost in the room with an easel, and I see one painting already. That's nice. I want them to decorate the house. I don't really need them for selling. Hugo is Max's brother, so the ghost of his dead brother held upstairs and Max doesn't even know. What if he can hear Hugo's voice sometimes? But door to the third floor is locked, so he can't go and look where the voice is coming from. The way she just appeared behind Max's back is kind of scary. He's already changing Mara's diaper. Can you leave? Not stare at the back of his head? Why both of you are now here? Meanwhile, Osmond is completely alone in the living room having his 2 a.m. dinner. You know, there is also another infant in this house, Pierre, and Eve is the only one who takes care of him. Baton and his buttons again. Max left the room and they also leave in now. Oh no, you come in to stand and look. Don't step closer to him. She wants to take Mara and give her a nap, I guess? But she doesn't even need a nap. Ma'am, you're being straight up creepy right now. Max needs to eat. Let's leave Mara in her crib for now. We also should be probably planning our dinner party already, or do I want to do tea party again? It was fun last time. Not for Max though, wasn't fun for him. Let's do a tea party. We will have 12 guests, obviously it's gonna happen at our house, and let's do it at 3 p.m. Not too early, not too late. Hopefully guests will be able to leave at reasonable time and not at midnight. Tea party is planned, Eve and Max having early breakfast in their pajamas and chatting. Honestly, people eat at random times in this house. I tried to have a resemblance of a routine with them, but it falls apart really quickly. Leonard also needs to grab some breakfast. I love his silly little head for sleeping. The way they standing there looks like they watching Max eat, but I think they just bugging. See, she's cleaning now. Maybe certain actions make them stuck. Our cow plant is still not grown after she had to be revived. How are you doing, Paolo? Do you like living in the tower? He's going upstairs, I think, to chat with Brunhilde probably. Brunhilde is sitting upstairs. I haven't seen a ghost of Wolfgang in a long time, but he should be still in this world. Pierre is hungry, he just woke up and he's crying, and Eve is passed out somewhere from exhaustion. And where is Nanny when I need her? Ooh, governess coming to the rescue? Are you going to feed him? Yes, she's feeding him. Look at Mara in her little crib. I put her in her disguise because it made sense to me that they would want to keep her identity a secret. Maybe a secret from Paton, so that's why she's in disguise, but honestly, I might just put her back in her true form. I just like the look of it a lot more. And Nanny washing Pierre. Wonderful. Governess just standing there. Can you mentor him? You should be able to. Ask for help with etiquette. Yeah, it's working. She's finally teaching Leonard. I think she literally did not spoke to him a single time before this, but unfortunately modded interactions with her still don't work. They just glitched out of them. The interactions like teach to paint, teach writing, stuff like that, they just typos. Max taking a bath. His fun is low. What do you want to do for fun? He chose to play harp. I honestly would prefer you to paint. And Leonard definitely sick. He now has a mood that he's sick. Let's brew him some tea. I think it helps a little bit. In The Sims, to get better, you need to just drink tea and have naps. So I will ask Max to brew some tea for Leonard. Let's paint from reference. What do you want to paint? A harp, a window, a bouquet of flowers. Let's paint his first painting. His first painting was actually exceptionally good, at least in my opinion, so I kept it on display. I also thinking about sending Paton to forage. I need seeds for flour, and I also would love to Patton leave the house for a while. I just got message either from Nanny or from governors that they came in to work. Did you ever left? I didn't notice either of them leaving. I don't know if they did, or if they just living here at this point. Leonard is talking to Nanny. Leonard, you can come downstairs and drink tea. Max made it specifically for you. And then maybe just take a nap. Max has fear of failure, and in order to conquer that fear, he needs to become recognized for work. We need to click on crafted object and select show off work. He's just finished his painting. We can show off this painting. I think we have to show off it to Eve. He's feeding Mara. They gaining some positive sentiments together. I think that's like adoring or something. So Mara adores her father, which is so cute. They both kind of sleepy, so I think they can nap together. This is what nap with an infant looks like. So both Mara and Max sleeping right now, and I just cannot get over how cute it looks. Look at them. Taking a nap together, hiding in their little bedroom from the rest of the world. It's also probably pretty warm in this room. Fire is going. Come on. Just why? Yes, leave. Just came in, sat for a second on the bed and left. Cool. She understood that she's ruining the moment. Patton also came back from foraging. He didn't found much, but it's something. We can probably make roasted chestnuts now. Speaking of making something, we need to start making food for our tea party. I think I'm going to make roasted chestnuts and carrot pudding. I hope it goes with the tea. Okay, they finished napping. I will still leave Mara in her crib. I don't really let my infants to roam around, the same as toddlers do. I just kind of keep them contained in their cribs. If you don't have growing together, which I don't, you don't really have much to do with your infants, except just try to keep them alive. Also, tea party started, and I want Max to actually participate in it. He will need to put on his proper clothing, go downstairs, and be social. And he immediately went back upstairs to either check on Mara or to do something else. Let's brew tea for our guests. Jade plays music for us. Eve is cooking. She already made roasted chestnuts. This is Eliza and bread cakes, and I really like medieval version of them. So I'm showing you them every time they come over. Patton is drinking tea. Max, you don't need to bring your daughter to the tea party. It's for adults, and maybe older children. Those who can at least drink tea. Leonard is still sick. Maybe take tea and go back to napping. Our goals for this party is to have coffee or tea, make dessert, which is Eve is doing right now. She's making carrot pudding, socialize with guests, and use socials from etiquette skill. And I also invited Luna, Max's sister, that got married and moved out last episode. Our carrot pudding is ready, and chestnuts is already gone. Look at this lovely tea party. Max is drinking tea, Jade is playing, our governor is standing at the door like she's checking ID of everyone who's coming in. Oh, hi. I think it's one of Eve's half-siblings. Her mom has 3 or 4 other children. Max, you should chat with your sister. Ask her about her new life, how's her marriage going, is her husband treating her well? Technically, she doesn't know anything about Mara. He saw Max's weird weight gain, but because Sims doesn't really react in any way to it, so we assuming that she doesn't know anything. She's probably just, oh, wait, you lost some weight so quickly. And Max probably like, let's talk about you. How's your man? I don't remember his name actually. And he's here also. Diego. His name is Diego. He's Max's brother-in-law. Also, we're nearing the end of this party and we already have secured silver. I don't know if we will be able to get gold. Ooh, Luna is pregnant already. Not much time passed after her wedding. Also, Luna acting like she's starving, and I thought that there is no food left, but there is still some carrot pudding. Let's show off Max's painting to Evangeline. We'll finish this tea party on a high note of Evangeline telling him that he actually really talented and good painter. And this is very profound piece, a painting of a painting. Party is completed. We got a silver medal. We wasn't able to have gold medal. Everybody gained some charisma for some reason. Is this from this tea party? Interesting. And I feel like Max conquered his fear. I feel like it worked. Fear conquered from successfully confronting a fear. Breathing a sigh of relief, Max has overcome his fear. It feels like nothing can bring him down, and all he needed is just one compliment to his craft. Let's give him a friendly hug. While we went outside, Max has fear of the dark, remember? After being abducted. Last guests are leaving, it's now 10 p.m. Still not perfect, but better than midnight. And also, no one got abducted at this tea party. Well done, everyone. I'm proud of you all. They decided to stargaze. Is this bridge right about them? No, not really, but it still would be obstructing quite a lot of view. Maybe they wanted that way, so snow doesn't fall in their faces. And now we technically can get rid of Patton. Also, speaking of Patton, I think the longer Patton lives in this house, the more entitled he will become to Eve's money, and if at first he was just happy that he has a roof over his head and he now has a rich wife, when he gets more comfortable with being part of this family, he may start wanting to actually use Eve's money to gamble. And this nanny watching Max again. So maybe after tea party, maybe he will tell Eve that he wants to organize his own party. His friends will come over and they play some cards, you know, maybe with money involved in that. And he will also tell Eve that she has to cook food for them and keep kids upstairs so they won't be disturbing him and his friends while they playing cards. You know, as women should take care of kids and cooking and not be in charge of household, as she so foolishly gotten used to while she didn't have a husband. I can't imagine him underestimating Eve's intelligence and severely overestimating his intelligence. Max, I told you to grab some food. Why are you taking Mara here? Why are you now going outside? What's happening? What's happening outside? Somebody made a mess. It looks like one of them made a mess and now Eve's trying to figure out which one. Or she just laughing with her sons. I don't know if she cares that much. Wait, she's pregnant? She has eaten for 2 moodlets. I knew that she will become pregnant at some point because they tried for baby with Patton, but I never got a pop-up about it. It's just so usual for her that she doesn't even get a pop-up anymore. Okay, good to know, I guess. Max is sitting alone in the dining room and looking very tired. This is single dad life for you. Mara is sitting on the floor in the kitchen because Max left her there. I put her back in her true form. Why have a fairy child in your household if you can't look at them? Maybe she doesn't like being in disguise, and because she's so little she doesn't understand that she kinda has to. So she's like, no, I'm going to be blue. Oh dear, Pierre, what has happened to you? He's sitting in the puddle all dirty. No one is taking care of this poor infant. Nanny just standing here looking at Pierre and holding Osmond. Max decided to take a nap with Mara in the living room. And the governess is still standing at the front door. Maybe I should reset her. She's been there for a long time. Why are you so dirty now? And standing in the same puddle where Pierre was used to stand. We need to wash them. I think Eve going to wash children and Jade going to go and check in on Brunhilde. We've not been talking to Brunhilde this whole time. Paola just going to awkwardly watch them flirting, probably thinking, what did I get myself into? Even in afterlife I cannot escape these women. Oh, it's not Paolo, sorry, it's Jacques. You didn't finish bathing him. What happened? She just stopped. Okay, kids are getting washed, Patton playing with his toy in the bathroom, all as usual. Is Mara looking at the painting? That's cute. It's pretty. He painted it. Maybe he will teach you to paint when you grow up. And Max is watching Patton play. Are you judging him? Oh no, he's laughing, he's enjoying it. It could be sarcastic, but his fun is going up from watching Patton play. Even Osmond is confused. Anyways, back to my flirting skeletons. I will say flirting between these two not been going so great. Jade gets this embarrassed moodlet. That was an awkward conversation. Something just not working between them. If you know what, go and woohoo with Patton. I think it's time for him to go. And yes, I will use death by overexertion again, just because it's the fastest on elders. And our cow plant didn't even grow anyways, so we're just going to use good old woohoo. I sent Max to harvest our vegetables and water the garden because everybody else is preoccupied with something. You can also give an outfit to our new bunny. Why are you talking to Bunny and thinking about penguins? It's so weird. Patton, why are you sleeping? You're supposed to be woohooing with Eve. Why is Pierre in this crib? Who mixed up the babies? Mara just sitting in the hallway, being angry because she's been put down. How dare you put me down? The warmth and comfort is absent, and now it feels like the end of the world. Max went outside for a bit to harvest vegetables, and Mara's like, where is that? Me wants cuddles. And Max is staring at the wooden beam. This is the most fun object in this house, a wooden beam. They all periodically just go and stare at it. Don't touch her! Max just got here. You just been standing next to Mara this whole time, and when Max got here, you picked her up. His face says, don't talk to me or my child ever again. And Mara just looks pleased with herself. The fact that Nanny just stands in front of him while he's cuddling Mara is so funny. And he just went in his room. He's like, I'm done with you. Don't come in, ever. And Governess is here. I forgot that Pierre is here. That's why Governess is here. Who put Pierre in this crib? You know what? I never thought about the fact that you cannot assign cribs to children. There's too many people in this room. Why are we towering over Max? He decided to leave. He's like, I cannot sit in peace in my bedroom. Leonard, what are you doing? Be called names by Leonard? Leonard, are you insulting your mother? I think that's a little too early for that. It's a little too early for rebellion. What is happening? I mean, he's been witness to a lot, but you saw little. Why would you do that? Also, it's a very nice chat, but aren't we supposed to be killing Patton right now? As I say it, Patton just walks in. What are you doing, guys? Are you cloud gazing? This is very lovely that you two enjoying yourself and looking at the clouds together. But Eve, you have something to do. Can you go and kill Patton? I'm sick of him. I'm going to interrupt your cloud gazing. Patton, what are you doing? Talking to children in their bedroom. This time I'm going to watch them, because when I don't want, they just don't woohoo, they just don't do the action. Patton, where are you going? We're doing it for the second time. Are you dying? Finally. It's like, oh no, he overestimated himself. Meanwhile, I'm just choosing what Eve will be cooking now. What can I do? We need food. And Eve just like, I've seen that many times, I'm just going to cook some soup. And Grim Reaper has arrived. Jade, where are you? Come in here. Oh, he's taking him already. Okay. I don't need playable ghosts. No, thank you. I got an achievement, Black Widow. Again. Don't know how that works, but okay. Okay, and now the most important part. Why can't I interact with him? When I click on him, I don't have any options. And like, he did his job already. He ripped the soul. What is happening? I guess I cannot interact with Grim Reaper for some reason. Come on, Patton, you're so useless. Even your death doesn't give Jade opportunity to talk to Grim Reaper. I think this save just broken. I don't know what to do. I thought at least we're going to have some romance time between Jade and Grim at the end of the episode. But what do I do now? Yes. Oh, and Pierre's aged up. I completely forgot about his birthday. I'm so sorry. He's going to be silly toddler. I'm happy for him. Governess is taking care of Mara. Jade is sleeping on the couch. Here's Nanny coming and Grim just standing there. Maybe I need to reload my game? Go to manage world, I don't know, do something, maybe it will help. Okay, I'm back from manage world, and Grim Reaper is gone, but I think we can use Grimophone from Reaper's Rewards event to summon him. At least that's what I did in the Reaper's Rewards event. I don't think this works anymore. I don't see the option to summon the Grim Reaper. It could be an action specific to that event. All I can do on the Grimophone is just play music, which is also not time accurate. That's our first time hearing music in this save. It's my first time hearing this song and it's cool, I like it. I would unironically listen to this. I hope it's not copyrighted. I think, I have play only selected songs that I save for streaming turned on. Should be fine. You know what? I want them to dance. I'm upset. Everything that could have potentially go wrong in this episode went wrong. Patton did not brought us any money. I think it's Patton, because I think he's glitched, because he did not brought us any money, so that's glitch. Not any money for his house. And now when he died, Grim Reaper was not available to interact with him at all. So it could be Patton. I don't know the specifics of it, but sometimes you can have a sim that glitches your game. But I'm probably going to create new save, kind of like copy of my Ultimate Decade save, and move this household there because game been just so buggy. So we have no extra money, we have no progress on Jade's romance. Can we just summon Grim Reaper from CC? Maybe that's what I need to do. I'm going to allow myself to do that because he's supposed to be interactable. That's a word, yes? Okay, he's here. I just teleported him to Jade using command center and we cannot interact with him. Yay. That's all of my ideas that I had. I'm just going to make Eve and Max dance and that's how we will end this episode. That's been an interesting one. I think next episode I will make a filler episode. It seems like a negative thing to call an episode. I'm not going to look for another man for Evangeline in the next episode intentionally. I just need some time to recuperate. You know, this is going to be one of those episodes when characters just do some random stuff, nothing for the plot really happens, but it's still cozy. I'm not saying that no murder will happen, because I do want Jade to flirt with Grim Reaper more. Just that Eve is going to take a little vacation from her usual shenanigans. Raise children, we're going to have one more child. We're going to play through Nature's Calling event. We're going to just do some fun side questy stuff. I also think that having bigger age gaps between children is just going to be easier. But that's where I will end this episode, with a cool song. I'm absolutely obsessed with Max and Mara. Probably would have made the whole separate Let's Play just about them if I didn't had already 2 Let's Plays ongoing. If you like this episode, don't forget to leave it a like, comment on it and subscribe to our channel. And if you want to see more medieval gameplay, maybe check out my Ultimate Decades challenge. Both of these stories, by the way, is happening in the same world at the same time. We're basically just looking into 2 different locations and what's happening in them. But I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye!